Good morning, cruise fans. Welcome to the final day. I promised you a ship tour, so let's make a start. So let's have a look. 3, 4, 5. We normally go top to bottom. Today we're going to go. We'll go bottom to top. So obviously there's loads of ship tours, but I'm just going to go mainly on places that are of interest. Maybe we haven't really studied them in this series of programs. So, do you want to see this stuff? I don't even know what they are. Let's go and find those. That's deck 3, breakout, and the photo studio, which I think are both at the back. But let's find out. So here we are, deck 3, midship. There we are. Now, I haven't actually been on deck 3 before. What I've noticed is a lot cooler than deck 2, which is where we are. And today the machines aren't working. Excuse me. The aircon gets me on these ships. So the sirens and spells. This is the escape room here on the Sky Princess. Sky Princess, bloody Marella Discovery. I'm obsessed with Sky Princess. No climbing furniture, do not move. You book this via the guest services. So that's that. This is the photo studio, viewing room. I don't know where everybody is, but that's that. Anyway, let's move on to what's on deck 4. So, welcome to deck 4. Now, deck 4 is the restaurant, 47. So, downstairs there's one, and upstairs there's a different one. But also, deck 4 is the promenade, which you can walk around. I don't know if it goes wrap around. I don't think it is. Oh God, this is nice. I mean, weather-wise, I do like promenades. I always walk promenades when you first got into cruising. But yeah, so this is the restaurant. If you've seen our food day, did go in there for lunch. And we may go again in there for lunch. It's really nice. So what's strange about our cabin is, because we're on deck 2, you're quite low. So it's kind of cool. But weather's gorgeous today. It's only early, it's almost 7 o'clock yet. But the weather's really, really nice. It's warm, but not too warm. So, that's as far as that goes. We'll go back inside, but you can, I'm sure it's not a wraparound promenade. Correct me in the comments below. I do like a promenade deck. We've been on some recently. They're not on promenade decks. I don't know, it just seems it's what I miss. I like the tradition, the deck and that kind of stuff. But anyway, so this is the promenade. You come out here, sunbathe. We go back inside and we'll show you what else is going on deck 4. So this is the main atrium of the ship here. There's a bar, and this is where we did, if you watched the other day, we did the activities. This is where they did the line dancing. But this often gets really busy. It's a very popular part of the ship because it has this amazing, I can use my camera properly for once, elevator system. It goes right up there. I know a queer angle. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. Oh my God, I think they've cleaned the floor, it's a bit slippery. And that's what pops up through the top. It's a stunning bit of a place to hang out, that's for sure. Let's see if we can spin this around. There we go. So from the atrium, we go into the live room and casino. Now, we've not been in this room. We haven't filmed anything in this room, should I say. This is the casino. Of course, there's not many. It's not like an American cruise line. There's only like a few places to gamble your life away. But it's popular. Some machines. And there's pianists and music. It's nice. Now, when we was in the Caribbean, we used to come here all the time. But on the cruises, it depends who you meet and what you want to do. We've met some wonderful people. You know, whether you liked the cruise, whether you didn't like the cruise, whether you liked the ship, whether you didn't like the ship, that's irrelevant. It's all about meeting people. But yeah, so it's a nice big venue. It's a walk-through venue because from here we go into the theatre, if I can get in. So one of the cool things about cruise ships is should be. Nothing's locked, because obviously if you get trapped in there, you'd die. But maybe we can just sneak into the theatre and I'll show you what's going on in the theatre. Now, we haven't been to the theatre, but generally, there's loads of amazing things to see and do in the theatre, and they have a selection of shows, and we can't get in, which is a first. Ooh, I wonder if there's a way around that. We'll try and work on that. But yeah, in the show bar, you're going to see lots of musical productions. This time round, there's been also a comedian, but there's generally singers and that kind of stuff. And I'm probably going to hit the same fate this side. I wonder what it was called when it was Royal Caribbean. Because on the doors, these massive doors, has 47th Street written on it. How strange. But anyway, okay, so where we're on 4. So now let me show you deck 5. I just realised something. I thought the theatre was on 2 decks, but never mind. Obviously not, because deck 5 is what we've seen. You've probably seen, well, you've definitely seen the one. So and that's the world famous squid and anchor. Squid's in with a broken telly. So you don't need to know much about this room. This is where we've been coming every night. But you get live entertainment and bingo and quizzes and all that kind of stuff. I'll go always you around. It's very similar to the live lounge. Nice big venue. Right at the front of the ship, gets really popular. It's like most things in this thing, you need to be up early. Not up early, plan early, where you want to be. So say there's like a show on at 7:30, then you kind of want to be there at like 7, I know. You think that's terrible, but just so you get yourself a nice seat, you're not clambering around. But yeah, so this is the Squid and Anchor on deck 5. So, also on deck 5 is the shops. So, if you followed the vlog this week, you see we've been round them. Typical kind of cruise ship shops. Tag watches, Rolexes, just in case you've got it. And you've got your aftershaves and perfumes and cosmetics for the ladies. Alcohol and cigarettes. I think there's a deal on today. On certain spirits. Makes me feel sick looking at them. God. Oh God, 11 quid. Dead man's finger, 11 quid. Bargain. Carrier bags, handbags. Buy one, get one free. Ooh, get yourself a little teddy bear. Or beer mat. Or bottle. So today is a sea day, so there'll be lots of sales, if you wish, going on. Sales, get it? No, I didn't even think about that. Pandora, some jewellery. And then finally, the shop that sells all sorts of knickknacks. And then here we come into, I believe, where reception is. And we'll stop off here, whilst we're here, and ask about our immigration. So whilst we're waiting, because there's only one left person on it, I didn't realise they get the phone calls as well. So here you can look at your photos, and also you can plan your excursions, but I will show you those in just a second. But this is probably the better way to see the atrium. This level here, you get to see like all the crowds. Also, you get these amazing views without any pesky promenade in the way, because that's kind of so weird how low we are. It is beautiful, and if our window wasn't covered in crap, I would have been very happy with the window, but it just wasn't very nice. But it obviously looks lower than what it is. This looks like we're kind of like just on the top. It's really cool. So apparently I don't need to do anything about the immigration thing. And I do have 2 new luggage labels, which are now magenta, which I think maybe the same colour as ones we have. And maybe our magenta wasn't magenta. Or maybe our pink ones wasn't pink and was actually magenta. As I do not know, and clearly Grandad George does not know what colour magenta is. So anyway, this is the photo thing. If you've had your photo taken, actually it works by AI. I'll tell you what, we got a picture taken the other day. Sure, it works. We normally don't have it done. So, what you do is, you tap the screen, and we just move this round. I do look, this is not bloody working, is it? We'll try one that works. Don't lose my magenta labels. So touch the start, yeah, touch the start. Photographs. We've never had a photograph done before. Photography. Then we need to scan our card. And now by AI, oh, hang on, how it works. Accept and proceed. Opt in. Change status. Go to my photos. It's me. Got pistons. So you can buy your pictures. To purchase your favourite photos, please visit the gallery 5. Team between 5 and 10 at night. But you can buy the... Look at the state of me. Look at the state of that. It's quite nice, Grandad George. So the reason why I wanted to have a look at them, I was interested how bokeh they are. That would have been better cut from there and saved my hand. That's a nice one, Grandad George. But £18.50, what do you get for £18.50? A print. Oh, get a digital download with a print. So I'm guessing a print. Do not buy this. A print is £18.50. And a print and a... Oh my god. A print and a digital download of this picture is £21.50. Very nice picture, but not £21.50. Jeez Louise. But yeah, so we're going to log out. Don't forget to always log out these things. Otherwise you'll end up on 1,000 excursions. Alright, carrying on with my magenta tags. Opposite side of the photo gallery is where you can do the excursions.
Morning.
Morning, sir. My voice is gone today. I don't know where it's gone, but it's not here, is it? So here is the Bike Tours and Cruise Holiday Store, and this is where you can arrange all your excursions. Once again, you don't actually need anybody. You can kind of do it yourself on these interactive touchscreens. You pick what you want, short excursions, and it goes through what there is available. Obviously, we're not going anywhere, so there's nothing available. But you can arrange the spa, port facilities. You can do quite a bit from these interactive machines. So people like them, people don't like them. For some people prefer them because you can just do it at your own leisure and there's no pressure. Because when you start asking about stuff, you kind of feel like, oh, I need to know about this. And make a decision as opposed to just thinking about it. But yes, this is destination services. Then as we lead ourselves to the back of the ship, we're going to see the second half of the 47 restaurant. So the one upstairs is called Gallery 47, and it's an Italian themed restaurant. So it looks the same, but they just serve Italian dishes here. And I can't show you a menu because I don't think they show you one, but I believe you can probably have breakfast here as well. But this looks just down upon the other one. I'll try and sneak in, don't tell nobody. Good morning. Oh shit. But yeah, so this is just the upstairs of the restaurant. But it's very pretty, isn't it? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, what are we on? 5. Let's go up to number 6. So welcome to deck number 6. Now there isn't very much on deck 6, to be honest with you. Just this communal area in the middle where you can find the board games to play with. They do the knitting and knacker. I can't never say that, can I? Knit and natter. That happens here. Then around the opposite side is the coffee port, where you can get your tea and coffee and hot chocolates. And what was that lovely thing I had on the first day? Caramel crumble or something, I don't know. It's really, really nice. I'll have to get on those later. But really, that's it on deck 6. The rest of it's just cabins. There is a library over there, and the staff are really, really helpful here. But yeah, so let's move on to the next decks. So you do find this in the middle of the ship. Tells you where you are. So this is 6, coffee port. So nothing's going to happen now for 2 decks. And then we'll go up to deck 9, which is the pool deck, which we know quite a bit about. I'll show you as much as I can. So let's go up to deck number 9. So here we are right at the back. This is the, oh, it's not open. This is the gym. It says no entry though. So that's the gym. That opens at 8 o'clock. And back here you can get yourself a drink, tea and coffee. Nice as early, but this is the glass house. So you can come in the afternoon for lunch. Don't know if you got breakfast. I don't think you have breakfast here. You can have dinner here. If you watched our food day, you'll see us enjoying lots of beautiful food. And the food back here is really, really good. and I recommend trying it out. It is included, and there is a chargeable menu, so you can just flick between them. And for free of charge, you can have quite a nice meal, a very nice meal, in fact. So highly recommend it. If you've not seen it, check out the food day, and I'll show you what's on the menu. This is the ocean spa at the back of the ship. That's not open either, goes out at 6 in the morning, but if you want spa facilities and that kind of stuff, you come to the right place. We met a great guy, cousin Danny, and he went to have a, what's it called, with the needles. The thing we went to go and see the other day, if you watch the activities on activities day, what's it called? 1 second. I need to tell you about this. Yeah, he went for the acupuncture, and he had his first session. I think it was, that's his cousin Danny's first cruise, right? This beautiful view. View is a beautiful view combined into one. So the view here is beautiful. Yeah, so cousin Danny went for this acupuncture, had his first treatment, £119, right? Cousin Danny's bought him a few beers, so he's enjoying himself. First cruise, we'll like it. And then he had to go for his second session, and then by the time he bought some tablets, which they recommended, which apparently you can buy on Amazon for like next to nothing, £520 he spent on acupuncture. So back to the tour. Morning, you okay, mate? So if you want a bed, you have to get here early. If you watched yesterday, we was in Malta and we got here early and we reserved our bed. But these, God knows what time these people have been here, because this is, it's not even 8 o'clock. And I'm thinking that's not very early, but pretty early. Obviously, this is what you see, a lot of people just dumping a bag and getting down and nicking it for the day, which is fair play. If they use it though, not literally, we sat there all day. But when people just do that and no one can access it, it does rumble me slightly. But then again, I do like to moan. So, coming out of the glass house, there's a door. It's not automatic. You have to push it. It's like old school door. And if you're an idiot like I am, I stood there for quite a bit the first day. It was only like 3 days in after standing there, I realised it was a push door. Anyway, with my squeaky shoes. So the next side of it is where we can play table tennis. So you may have seen on the activities day, we played bagatelle or whatever they call it, bag of toss, something like that. And they do host some of the events here, a bit windy now, where here you can do table tennis. And I did notice to get the stuff you go to reception. I didn't know that up until I went to reception and saw the table tennis. But they'll arrange the stuff. As you can see here, it's all here, ring toss, that kind of stuff. And also, I didn't realise you can get the vests for the kids if they go swimming in the pool. So that's available on the left-hand side. What's it? Aft, forward, port side. Can't be. Ooh, now you got me thinking now. Port's left, isn't it? Starboard's right. So this is where the OCD me kicks in again. If you're following the channel, that's pretty much me. But the coffee port is on the right-hand side, which is the starboard. Port's left. I don't know. Correct me in the comments. I do not know. So this is Snack Shack. If you watch the food day, you'll be able to see all the amazing food you can get here. The food here is really, really good. I think what we picked up from the food day was there's more food options than I first remembered on the Marella, especially compared to, we've been doing a couple of MSCs and food on there, food's alright, but there isn't as many options. So you got tea and coffee when it's open, and then this is your pool deck. So dividing the web, this is that top, so I zoomed up before from the lower one. You can see down from there, right down to the atrium, like the floors. But yeah, so this is the pool deck, and here we are. Now I have missed out the veranda at the back, which I don't know how you get to, but we're going to look into that. Nor do I know how you get into the gym the proper way, because that door said no entry. But on the things it says this way, so I don't know. But we'll correct all these in post. Okay, so we've got 2 hot tubs, and we've got 2 pools. One's a big pool, one's more of a splashy kind of pool affair. And then also on here you have a little stage. You'll see some live music, weather permitting, hopefully today. There's this breeze. This shouldn't be too bad. There's not meant to be any rain, which is all right. This is a nice little ship, isn't she? Ex-Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean still use this class of vessel, so to me that's a testament to how good they still are. But if you just want a tea and coffee, or you can actually eat a breakfast out here, al fresco, depending on the weather, of course. But you can get a tea and coffee. It's nice. It's a nice little deck. So I'm just going to grab an orange juice, then we'll continue the tour. So entering via the middle doors, you can go left or right, and that'll take you into the island's buffet. You'll find a nice selection of food here. If you want to know more about the food, of course, look up the videos on the cruise, and we did the food day. We've been here a few times to do meals throughout the day, and we gave you a bit of a whiz round it the other day, so I'll let people just enjoy the breakfast. But that's the island buffet. If you want to know more about it, have a check out the food day video. You can see exactly what food. I think I went everywhere. So if you're into food, that's the one to check out. So we're going to move up now to deck number 10. So let's go. I've spoken to a lovely staff member. He told me how to get to the veranda. So we're going to skip. We're going to skip from the front to the back, and we'll show you the veranda. He's saying he likes to go there after his shift at night and just watch the wake. So I like to do that as well. So let's show you. Hey, this is also the running track, so be careful you don't get run over. I'll tell you what, it's beautiful today. There's a bit of a breeze. It's very still. Just think that my camera. Like here, actually. Remember, there's some islands. Be interested to know what they are. I'll have to get the old cruise mapper app out later on. But yeah, well, let's carry on to where I wanted to take you before, the veranda. Now we've got our directions, then we'll come back up to 10 and conclude the tour. Look at that, the wake. So last time we was on here, we had a suite, mini suite, junior suite, I think they call them, right at the back, in the middle. It was fantastic. Yeah, so this is deck 9, the veranda. Still don't know how to get here though. Bar that way, of course. So, easy tiger, no entry. This looks like the spa, possibly. It looks a bit like tea and coffee facilities. I don't know. Worst tour ever. I know, that's fine. It's fine. Once again, you can't get in there. It says easy tiger. No entry, no entry. And this is the gym. Here we go. So this is the gym. And that's how you get to it. So the opposite side pops out at the glass house, I had to think then. So I don't really know how you get to the veranda. Must be a different way than just coming that way. But yeah, so this is the veranda. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. What's cool about here is very little wind. Oh, look at that. Stunning. I missed that cabin we had on this was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And we did think about getting a better cabin than the window. But on the Discovery and other Marella ships, because they're not really modern ships, where modern ships have lots of balcony cabins, not so many inside or window cabins. This generation ships did it in reverse, really. So the balcony ones do go up quite a lot, as opposed to having an inside one or a window. But yeah, so let's move up to deck number 10 again and see what's on that deck. So some of the stuff we covered in the activities section of the cruise. Well, here's the golf. This is probably one of the better golf setups I've seen on a cruise ship. Mini golf is very popular with Royal Caribbean ships, and this, as I said before, is ex-Royal Caribbean, so there is the mini golf. Now, one of the groundbreaking things that did happen when they produced this series of vessels is this thing behind me. The wall, the rock climbing wall, which is very popular and can be seen on all Royal Caribbean ships now. I think all of them, maybe not all, I don't know. Most of them. I'm trying to think about the anthems. I got a climbing wall. Well, don't forget this is a running track, so you get run over. But yes, they do have a climbing wall here. And though it looks pretty naff compared to what you might see on the Allure or all these newer Royal Caribbean ships, it was absolutely breathtaking. People were blown away, literally probably blown away. That's the climbing wall. So on this deck, this is the running track, so you'll see the people running in the morning or walking, just enjoying the views. So you just have to be careful which way you go. Before that guy, kind of Guinness. It's my kind of walk, my kind of walking. So up here, like I say, you got the Gulf. Also can be found on here is shuffleboard. Now this side, they put the deck chairs over it, so you can't play. So I'm just going to check out the opposite side and see if they've done the same again. But this is a nice area for sunbathing. It's forgotten about almost, because people don't know about it. Or maybe they do know about it, but never put two and two together and think, oh, I can go sunbathe there. So behind the Gulf, there's some lounges. And in these big spears, this is where they keep all the satellites. And they rotate, and that's why they're hidden in these spears, to keep them protected. But yeah, let's have a look on the left here and see if we could play shuffleboard if we wanted to. And I don't know. It's probably a bit wet for my Crocs. Oh no, my feet are getting wet. Well, the rest of the shuffleboard here, I did notice the other day that they put the deck chairs over it, so you couldn't play. But I do recommend if you've never played shuffleboard, it's right good fun. It's right good fun. Plus, it's like a traditional deck game, isn't it? So it's part of cruising's heritage. So walking around from the climbing wall and also the Gulf, you start to come back onto the pool deck area. You can come up here, sunbathe of course, and you get a beautiful look down into the centre part. There's a slight wind, and we'll just take you in these first doors and show you what's inside here. What's inside here? Oh, these doors don't work, so you have to do that. But you'll see the top part of the atrium. So yeah, so as we're here, we'll go up these stairs, or lifts. So there's only two lifts, and there's these ones, the panoramic ones, and they will take you up to deck 11. So let's just nip up to deck 11. This is very complex stuff. This will take up to deck 11, and you'll see where the specialty restaurants are, and also the most depressing disco in the entire world. So let's go up. So up here, you've got where they have the disco, but you can come up here for drinks as well. The Crow's, what don't we call it actually? The Crow's Nest. It's not called that, I don't think, on here. But this is what the Royal Caribbean ships used to be famous for. Again, these big glass domes. So we've been on an ex-Royal Caribbean Thompson one before, the Island Escape. And what was weird about this, that they fitted one of these onto it was a cruise ferry, but they put it the wrong way around. But it was still a popular ship. Up here you can get specialty cocktails. They do those cocktails. If we can get, we've been having a lot of good fun. If you watch the videos, we haven't done very much, but that's cruising. Some people want to do loads, some people want to do nothing. We've had lots of fun though. Met loads of lovely people. But you can get drinks up here, specialised cocktails. You've also got Surf and Turf, which is again a specialty restaurant, an additional charge, but very recommended by the people we've spoken to. Then over the opposite side is, I think it's sushi, and also another Asian-inspired restaurant. I'll just show you those. But yeah, so if you at night time, after all these restaurants are shut down, this becomes a disco. Disco, most depressing disco in the entire world. It's always full of old drunk people. Calora. So these are all available, additional charge, but they're nice. You want to make something special, this is it. So let's move on back down there and see what else is on deck number 10. But this is deck 11, and this is the only way to get here. So there you go. Just to correct myself, There is actually also a staircase to the rear, but if you want a lift, these are the only two lifts that go here. So we're back down to 10 now, and I'll show you what's on 10. What's on the rest of 10? Sorry, I nearly got crushed by some lifts. So let's walk back on to deck 10. And that's funny. That was the door that didn't work. So I'm guessing it's the sensor that's broken, not the door. That door was open there, didn't it? But you go to this door. Hello, it's the door. Yeah, it's the sensor. It's not the door. I thought it was the door, but it's not. It's the sensor. Oh, no wonder why no one watches my stuff. This young lady running in, crazy exercise. So yeah, up here you can get your sun lounges, chill out, overlook the pool. It's quite a good spot actually, because you can see the TV screen really well, and you can see the stage. So it's all right. It's all right up here. The only downside is there's obviously a little bit more. It's quite a lot more wind than down below. But if you're stationary and it's somewhere nice, it's ideal. Absolutely ideal. So what else can you find up here? You will find another bar, and you'll find the smoking area. So if you do like to partake with a cigarette or two, and vape, may I add, in this modern world, you come to the right spot. All these runners like to run through all the smoking, you see. Keeps them healthy. Yeah, right now, have to be careful. So as we continue along the running track, if you can still hear me, it's getting a bit breezy as we walk up on deck. You get to the front of the ship. So the cool thing about doing the tour of the Marella Discovery is it's a nice tiny ship, so you can get around really easy, can't you? And that's what the pros of smaller ships are. They're easy to navigate. So if you do go wrong, it's not like massively wrong, it's just wrong. So also on deck 10 or off deck 10, at the forward of the ship, is this. You got this little staircase. Well, there's the buffet. See, I've included the buffet. But deck 9, 10 and 11. Bet you've never been up here, have you? Oh, just step there. There's a little bit of sunbathing area up here. This kind of cool, whatever that is, like a compass. And that's that. This actually isn't that breezy. It's funny, so when we do the Princess cruises, we always have the forward facing cabin. And you kind of picture it's really windy, but it's not. The wind hits the bow, the front of the ship, and it curves round. So as you come off slightly, and up a bit of glass protection there, generally it's not as windy as you may think. And that's just coming down the steps. They are quite steep, so just be careful. Don't need to break a leg. But yeah, that's the front of that. And oh, there's one little bit to show you. Probably concludes the tour. Like I say, it's a nice ship. It's got some facilities. It's dated in some areas. I won't lie to you. It is dated in some areas. But generally, there's still a good amount of service left in the vessel. You do with just a finessing. Because she is nice, and there's lots of happy customers, and I'll be one of them. But I think now she just needs a little bit of an update, which she is getting bit by bit to bring it back up to former glory. Like I say, I'll tell you what I'd be interested in doing is a Royal Caribbean, the same class. There's a Vision class, is it? Is that what they call them? Vision class, they still use them. How they compare to this one and the Discovery 2, which is a sister ship. So this is the last bit, I think, actually. This is the baby centre, where you can buy a baby, possibly. The hideout, that's for some kids. And that's it. And this side, what's this? Oh, the M Club. So these are all the kids' clubs. So they're positioned right at the front, forward. And that's all the kids' clubs. So I think that concludes our tour. And if I spin the camera around properly, you'll see me. So this is the Marella Discovery. And this has been our quick tour, my quick tour of the ship. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it. It's a great ship. Has it got some pros? Yeah. Has it got some cons? Yeah. But they all have. Every single ship has a pro and a con. People come to me and say, what's the best ship? What's your best itinerary? There's no answer. Everybody wants something different. So it's kind of like this, that, and whatever. So let's start the final day with the vlog. Here we go. Well, good morning, cruise fans, and welcome to our penultimate day. And once again, we're welcomed by a new noise. Something's going on outside. It's 9 o'clock. Now, maybe you should be up, maybe you shouldn't be up. I like to make these own decisions myself. But nevertheless, we are up and we're going to go try and get some breakfast. So we're looking at today's daily planner. I don't even know what that noise is. What do you think that noise is?
Some rattling outside, some metal stuff.
Yeah, you won't hear it because I run a noise reduction on this, so I'm clear. But there's definitely something going on outside. So, looking at today's options, this is very much similar to the other sea day. In fact, I would say it's the exact same schedule. Exact. Bar the whatever the noise is out there. What I wanted to double check was actually, so if you followed us the other day, we got a letter saying about getting off. So if you saw, no, it wasn't that. We got the correct tags, by the way, now. If you didn't follow the tour the other day, I can't hear anything for this, so let's relocate. It's stopped. So back to what we were saying the other day. Time to say goodbye. It says you need to be out your cabin by 8 o'clock. And then I look. The noise is back. Then I look at this. It says you need to be out your cabin by 9 o'clock. So we're not sure if it's 8 or 9. And this has been a bit of a thing that's gone throughout the cruise. Some of the information really contradicts the other information. But nevertheless, we're not going to let it bother us. So we enjoy our final day on our cruise. And we're going to get some breakfast. Here we go. The unique noise wasn't just where we were. It's everywhere. So we're going to try the restaurant today for breakfast. Now we're posh cruisers. Let's make our way to there. Yeah, I'd definitely say after now going on all the decks, deck 2 is definitely warmer than the other ones. Now whether that's because there's not as much ventilation or natural airflow, which is the same, I know. But that's something to just bear in mind. It is very warm down here. Having to share. So you have to share a table here. I forgot, what number did you say? 28?
28, yeah.
Right, so we're on table 28. This is our first time in the posh breakfast. Yeah.
We're on 28.
So I'll just show you the breakfast. We were sat with some people, so I didn't want to film anything, but you get juices, coffee, etc., bakery, pastries, you can read that, porridge, everything you can get in like the buffet, but it's much better presented, and they do specials each day as well. But it's nice, you place your order, then they come along and they serve it to you. But overall, that's a little nice dining experience there. So, what we're going next do today? I don't know, because I'm quite stuffed. I don't even know what time it is. Can we game of guess the time? Going to judge. We're going to play a quick game of guess the time. What time are you going for?
11 o'clock.
11? Yeah. Well, they're closing.
25 to 11.
Have you seen that? I'm going for... Just because you looked at the clock, that's how you cheated, that was. Yes. 25 to 11 it is. Cheated. Oh, look at this sunshine. It's really sunshining. It's nice and relaxing. That's what's nice about it. What the hell is that noise? Wow. So what I was telling Brother George about his picture. So we're going to show him his picture. It's a nice picture, if I'm honest with you. Mine looks rough as hell. I look awful. You're thinking, yeah, it looks like this. I know. So Grandad George was asking about statement and how you check your balance. And I didn't go over this morning, did I? On the tour. But we'll do it now so you can see. So this is how you do it. So hello, customer. How are you today?
Oh, very well, thank you.
I believe you want to check your statement.
Yes.
You click on the screen.
Yes.
And then one of the options is You can do this in the app as well, by the way. My account and bookings. And then you've got my account. Then it's going to ask you to just scan your cruise card. You got your cruise card?
Scan it below the screen.
Yep.
You did it.
You didn't do it.
Oh,
Beeps.
it's got a beep.
So he's not spent anything. Now, unfortunately, if you use my cruise card, so we do it again with actually something on the account. So do I try? Hello, sir. Welcome to this.
Oh, yes.
My account. There we go.
Accounts and bookings. My
That's it. You just scan your card. You never been to Tesco? There you go. Well done. Now I've got 2 things on mine. Why have you not paid charity?
But no, you have to buy some at first, and then they add a pound on.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay, so because I bought something like an idiot, I've got £1 going to charity.
It costs you £1 more.
And then we've got what we bought in the promotion on the shops, that's £9.98. But that's how you would check your account. So this is starting to make sense now. Normally when you get on board, they take your credit card details, but for some reason they never did it this time. So I'm guessing if you don't register your card like he was saying, you don't need to do anything. Because what was happening in the old days was they were trying to charge you this £1, and then people didn't want to pay it, so you had to go through the whole kerfuffle of taking it back off. But yes, so that's how you check your account. So you can also do photography here. Here you go.
Oh, yes.
Photography. And you want to go to that one there. We covered this morning, but we'll show you a picture. You need to scan your card again. So when the guy takes your picture, he doesn't know who you are.
How it works.
And they use a technology that identifies you. So you go to my photos. And these are all your photos. Oh, look at the state of that. Look like what's his face? Oh, what's that man called?
How much?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
It's ain't £1.85, it's £185.
No, it's £18.50. But that's how you check your account, and as we saw before, that's how you check your
I can see
pictures.
the dot now.
I do look like him, don't I? No, it's
It's a
not.
jigsaw puzzle, isn't it?
No, so you can't take a picture.
All right.
What's he called, that guy? Not Cuba Gooding Jr. Forrest Whitaker. I look like Forrest Whitaker. Well, the one obvious thing.
Forrest Gump.
This is the lazy face. It's the lazy face. So let's check out today's lunch at the Islands Buffet. Rump steak Madagascar. That sounds really nice. I wonder what that looks like though. French fries, steamed thingbobs. Usual stuff. It feels really good here actually. But I do fancy that. Wonder what it looks like. If it looks as good as it sounds. Well, it must be good because it's all gone. So I couldn't find any. I waited a bit of while. Nothing, no more rump steak Madagascar turned up. But I think I might try it out later on. Very nice. So I got hold of some in the end. This is rump steak Madagascar. And it looks really, really nice. Really, really nice. So let's see what it tastes like. So I've had a few bites. It's really, really, really nice. Really, really nice.
There you go, Johnny.
Here's Andrew.
Johnny, Joe.
Enjoyed your cruise?
I am enjoying my cruise.
See, Andrew's first cruise is having a fantastic time.
Really good time.
There you go.
Time. Meeting amazing people.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
The new star of the show. New star. So, in the Squid Night, it would appear this is a cinema during the day. Not quite sure what it is. But yeah, everyone's enjoying the movies. Keeping out the sun. I'm going to go and buy a bingo ticket. That's what I'm off to buy. The Live Lounge.
Nice and slow, and then as we go, we're gonna get it faster and faster until we're original tempo. But this song is to a little bit of Tell Me Your Ma, so hopefully we're a big fan of one. Is it nice and
Line dancing here in the atrium. That was the line dancing. Always goes down well, actually. So if you like line dancing, this is probably a ship to come on, definitely. Making the most of the coffee port until it's time to go home. Look at this. Caramel crunch, my favourite. My new favourite. Right, back to the pool deck. So, whilst the rain is not raining, we're going to try out the golf. There was a slight breeze in the air, so I won't be expecting any hole-in-ones. We've played this before a few times, just a laugh, innit? It's a bit of a joke, especially when we play. Oh, you know what I said before? Sunbathing there, I didn't realise the bottom of the corner. Even better. Right, let's golfing commence. Bit of a queue going here, Dad. A bit of a queue going here. One. I'll go next.
You go to yours as well.
Yeah, come on then. Reckon a par 2 here. Oh, 3. Gonna sink it? Well done. Tried it in 6. He's on 3 now. 4. Should we get that in there?
Oh.
5. Well done. Roll on to hole 5. I'm sure they used to say what par they were in the old days. 2. 3. We might be in here. Oh. It's definitely a lot more complicated whilst it's say raining, windy. Next is going on the climbing wall. So we're doing about as crap as each other. We're having fun. I did mine in 2. Might be 2 as well. Oh, unlucky. Oh, oh, oh. Will the wind come back? Can people even see his balls? His golf ball. Western Scott. Hey. So next up, shuffleboard. So we get on with this. Not played it for a while. Nor can't even remember how you play it. But we'll have a bit of a fun game and work it out. So, if you've never played shuffleboard before, what you need is from the thing, 3 pucks. And you're meant to start from behind this line. But we won't, we'll start from here. I'll tell you what, it's quite hard to shovel it that long. And then you come all the way down here. And that's the score. Is that how they do it here? Do I feel like this is wrong? There's no point doing it here and here. I suppose you can. What's that, like a short game? But normally you play like the full length of the pitch. But we'll try the full length. The pitch, I don't know what the shuffleboard called. So we'll see. What's he doing here? What are you doing? Yeah, so you get it all the way down there. Right, show the people how to do it. No, we're going from there. Looks a bit wide, that does, doesn't it? Is it a smaller one?
Can't be right, can it? Let's get the bigger ones.
There's only 3 bigger ones though.
3 brown ones.
Yeah, let me have a go.
About 2 brown ones and a black and red.
I'm struggling here. Not snooker. You're gonna scratch the floor. Oh, wrong button. I'm always doing that, aren't I? So, if you're up on pool deck, as you can see there, it's Discovery Trivia time.
So, we now move on to 17.
Question 17.
One of my favourite films.
It's one of his favourite films.
Wilson Phillips.
Wilson
He's
Phillips.
an American pop artist that performs at the wedding finale scene of which movie?
What? So we said Wilson Phillips is the wedding something of which movie?
So number 17, Wilson Phillips is an American pop artist.
Oh, it's an American pop artist.
The one for the artist team in which comedy movie?
So Wilson Phillips performs in which comedy movie at a wedding? I have no idea. I've never heard of Wilson Phillips. Who the hell's Wilson Phillips? Okay, one more. Maybe hope I'll get this one.
This one's quite tricky, so I will
This one's tricky. This one's.
What is the name? Number 18, this is by the way.
What is the name?
What is the name of Jack Sparrow's ship in the Pirates of the Caribbean?
What's the name of Jack Sparrow's ship in Pirates of the Caribbean? It's a tricky one, but I think it's called Black Pearl.
18. And it is. Isla Nebula is the island setting for which film?
Nebula
Ooh.
is the island setting of which film?
Isla Nebula
Is the Nebula?
setting for which movie?
What do you reckon? Jurassic Park? Could that be something? So I forgot to do the vlog. We've been too busy packing and getting ready. So here we come here now. I knew this. That's why we're here early. So the bingo's not on for another hour and a half. I knew it'd be busy. So we're gonna find some seats here and prepare ourselves for the bingo. But just whilst we nabbed the table, I thought I'd nip out and see what's at Gallery 47 tonight. So this is the menu. See if there's anything I could even pronounce on here. And then we'll go look downstairs and see what's on tonight's menu in the proper restaurant. So obviously the one upstairs, Gallery 47, is a Italian-based menu. And downstairs is just the kind of regular thing. So let's go and have a look downstairs. And here we are for dinner. So what we got? No, sneaky. We'll have a look outside. I was waiting for you, Mr. 47 menu. Realised I'm a poker. I'll be back, Mr. 47. I'll be back. So, oh no, we have to go back to reality soon. I tell you what, it's beautiful. Look at that. Stunning, amazing views. It has been really, really nice. Really, really nice. I love cruising. I don't know what it was that got me into it. And then ever since then, it just, I don't know, there's something I found fascinatingly amazing about this whole industry. All of it. I find it absolutely fantastic. So, back to you, Mr. 47. You know it's going to change that. Quick, walk, fat boy, walk. Fish and chips. Chicken Kiev? No. Grilled vindaloo, vegetable vindaloo? No. Breast of chicken? No. Lemon garlic Hasselback squash? No. And grilled up pork fish a day? No. So none of those. Oh, roast strip loin of Angus? Maybe. I could probably go for that. What would I start off with? Smoked fish Caesar? See, personally, none of that's really like kicking out at me. So we'll probably go to the buffet. And but I do like, I've been liking having the experience of getting Grandad Georgian here. I don't know. It was good though. So what would we go for that? But what would start would I have? Oh, Mr. 47, you got me again. So this is why we do the vlog in the Atrium Bar. It has a completely different selection of cocktails. So I didn't know that. I know upstairs in the 11 bar was good. They did different stuff, but this is a different menu again. So this is the menu here. So if you do fancy any of these things, you'll be able to make your way straight here, and not on the last day and the last few hours, straight here and get yourself some fantastic drinks. So we're going for a ginger and pear Cosmo. So I've got the drinks. He's going to guess what it is. This was his own game, by the way. It wasn't my game.
My name's James Bond. Shaken, not stirred.
You would never get this. You might get the flavours, you would never get the drinks called. It's a proper drink, it's just not one we normally frequent.
Diluted blackcurrant juice
No,
with wine.
no.
I don't know.
It's a ginger and pear Cosmo.
Is it?
Yeah. Cheers, cruise fans.
Cheers.
Very good afternoon to you. We're coming your way in just over 15 minutes time.
Christ.
Topics quiz cruise. I'm going to be going around
Yeah.
the quiz sheets.
Not a shot. It's proper. It's a drink. Like a long drink. So here we are, the bingo. On the final game.
700 quid and that for the kilo.
He has won before. So maybe win again.
Full house. That is every single number has to be marked on those bingo tickets. And your jackpot prize for today. Oh, it's good.
And we're playing for
Cheers.
No, this is 2,478
£2,478.
Going on.
Yeah. It only goes up to 90. I've got no choice.
So how did you and Paul get on at the quiz? I've got a new teammate called Helen, and she's miles better than Grandad George, by the way.
Me and Paul did all right. Just the spelling was wrong.
We didn't mark it down for spelling. You scored 19 out of 40, and me and Helen, my new teammate,
We actually scored more than that, but he couldn't read his own writing.
we marked it. Me and Helen scored 40 out of 40. Helen was very good at music. This is my new thing. Talk about people who was there previously. There was Alex and Steve. It was fantastic. Best time ever. So we just had a wonderful meal in Gallery 47.
Gallery 47?
Yeah, it was Italian. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. What did you go for? Do you remember?
Really nice service. I went for the Mr. Stroney soup
Mr. Stroney's soup.
and something else.
You had the spicy balls.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And we had a nice sweet.
Yeah. It was very nice. I love the company as well. So now we're going to relax in our final few hours. I'm pretty knackered, I won't lie to you. So we'll see how we get on. As we're counting down the hours of our cruise holiday. Phenomenal. I've got the hiccups now. What time is it? 10 to 11. So we're going to...
2:49.
Yeah, we need to put our bags out as well, don't we? But we're gonna have to put our bags out. We're gonna recline.
By 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and have probably one more or two more, 5 more drinks. Because the party's still going, look. Everybody's still happy. Smiles. The ship does carry on to the Caribbean, so I don't know if everyone's staying on. Or whether they're just enjoying it. We're lucky our flight isn't until 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I ain't got to be after 11, so still a lot of legs in the evening, so I know I'm gas bagging, so sure. I've had such a great time. It's been really, really good. So here we are. So we're not far off, really, are we?
Oh.
I think we do land about 5 in the morning. Because obviously we're getting stuff ready to get off.
ETA, 10th of November, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so 4 o'clock in the morning, so that's what, 3 hours? 4 hours? I don't know. Oh, this one doesn't move, does it? If you want to check out where all the ships are, it shows you every single one. You can also use Cruise Mapper, that's really good for checking out ships. But I think we're going to retire for this evening. And get ourselves rested and ready for tomorrow. So we'll make another video tomorrow. Put the cases out, yeah? We'll make another video tomorrow, if you've been following this series, to learn how you get off a fly cruise and what happens next. So I'll try and keep you informed as possible. So how far we got today? We put the luggage labels on. Did I show the labels? We saw this morning, I got the labels. Labels go on, suitcases go out before 2 o'clock here, and then they'll appear tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow when we show it tomorrow. So on behalf of myself and my beautiful assistant,
Yes.
we'll say
Thank you
goodnight.
very much.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for
Bye.
listening. Keep
Bye.
listening.